some reasons why you should become a babysitter. Stay tuned. Hey sitters, welcome back. It's Lydia. Thanks for joining me. So I do not want to try and encourage anybody who does not like kids to become a babysitter. If you're watching this video, please make sure that you do like kids, but I'm going to give you some extra reasons on why you should become a babysitter. So first off, you're obviously relieving some parents of their duties to go and have some fun. And I think that is very awesome of us to be able to do and have the ability to do. I love it when they get back from a nice date night and really appreciate that I was able to keep their kids entertained while they enjoyed a night off. Reason number 2 is that you are going to be making money. So obviously when you babysit, you get paid, but this will help you start your college fund or start budgeting for a car or start anything that you want to put money towards. You have goals. This will help those goals by babysitting. The third reason, it is a very creative, this job has a lot of room for creativity, whether it's you're playing games, whether it's you're making crafts, you're entertaining these children, you're watching movies. It's not a sit at a desk job. You have to do these tasks. This job gives you a lot of room to be free in what you do and to be fun and make memories with these kids. This job can be very demanding and can be very hard. I understand that, but you do have the opportunity to turn it around. And every time you go babysitting, it's a different experience. It doesn't matter if you're babysitting for a new family. It doesn't matter if you're babysitting for the same family for the 5th time. Every time you go babysitting will be a different experience. Unlike when you go to a job elsewhere and you're expected to do the same task over and over again, every time you go, this job is very rewarding in the fact that you can change it up every time you go. So the next on my list is that you can make contacts and connections. And what I mean by this is that the parents all have different types of jobs, and within their jobs they know plenty of people. So if there's anything that you need, you could definitely ask these parents to make those connections. Sometimes you can go on fun trips with them, vacation with them, and you'll get to meet plenty of fun people. And also you can find more jobs through these parents as well, because parents with kids have friends that have kids. This job really teaches you emergency readiness by thinking quick on your feet, by thinking clearly in an emergency situation, always being aware of your surroundings, always thinking about your safety and others' safety around you. It really teaches you obviously CPR and first aid safety because you've taken those courses for babysitting. It's a really, really, really good way to be ready in an emergency situation. Let me tell you this, when it comes time to fill out that college application, you'll be glad you babysat. You can list all the skills you learned while babysitting. You can list references. Those are going to be good references because you've made great connections with the families. And I promise you, you'll have a story or two to tell while writing a college essay. Babysitting and any kind of volunteer work is actually really good when it comes to filling out college applications. You will boost your confidence, let me tell you. When working with kids and adults, because the job requires you working with both, you'll build your confidence when it comes to kids and putting your foot down and saying, no, this is actually what we're going to do. And you'll build your confidence when you need to go talk to future bosses of yours, when you're asking for a raise or you're asking for them to actually explain to you the list of expectations. You'll build your confidence because you're working with both children and adults, and in the future, no matter what you work with, you have worked with both of them while babysitting. Budgeting. Let me tell you this. And I know I keep saying let me tell you this, but let me tell you this. I learned budgeting when I was like 13, 14 years old. And none of my friends were learning it at that age, but I was, because I was making money and I didn't know what to do with it. So I didn't have bills to pay. I didn't have a car to pay for. I didn't have a cell phone bill to pay for. I don't think I had a cell phone at the time, but I didn't have, oh yes I did, because I was babysitting. Well, I didn't have a cell phone bill to pay for, and I didn't have to pay for food. So what I was doing with that money? I put it away to save for a car. in the future to save for toys for my go-to babysitting bag that I built and created. I put money away and saved for a goldfish. That was one of my goals. So I budgeted. I learned how to budget. You'll learn how to budget when you're making money. You are going to learn life skills while babysitting. You're going to learn so many things. You're going to learn things without even knowing you're going to learn them. I learned how to make mac and cheese. Came home and made mac and cheese, and my parents were like, we didn't teach you that. You know who did? Babysitting. My babysitting jobs. I learned that. I learned trust between me and the parents. I learned communication skills. I learned creativity. I learned patience. I learned so many things. I learned how to change a diaper, obviously. There's so many things that I was taught while babysitting that I don't think I would have learned as early if I didn't babysit. I don't think I would have learned how to be confident and speak up when I needed to at such a young age if I wasn't babysitting. I hope I gave you something to think about. If you do decide to become a babysitter, please hit that subscribe button because I will be here for you if you have any questions. I have lots of great informational videos and some creative ones, so go check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.